Oh, this week, got married. Gotta make it a little bit of a surprise. Try to make it a little bit unique, make it memorable. Um, my wife and I are both pretty competitive. We like being first, so we try to think of ways that we could be first. So we were the first married couple of 2014. It was a pretty cool, special moment. I liked it. Of course, I'm biased, but it was a good time altogether. So everyone, thought that we would be having the ceremony and the reception in one place on the 3rd, but we kind of tricked them a little bit. Tried to trick them. Some people figured it out, but we did the wedding, the actual ceremony. We surprised our family. My wife, she has a twin sister. She didn't tell her. I have a brother. I didn't tell him. We didn't tell any of our family members. Didn't tell her mom. She didn't tell her dad. Excuse me, nothing like that. And then we took them all in a limo, surprised them, took them up to Sedona, and said, "Oh yeah, we're just having a New Year's Eve party, having the immediate family members get together and spend some time together because they don't get to interact together a whole lot. My mom lives back in Washington, so just spend some time together and celebrate New Year's Eve and have a rehearsal, so to speak, for the 3rd. So we got them in the limo, sent them up there, got counting down to midnight, and we like, oh yeah, surprise, by the way, this is actual wedding. So it was kind of cool. They were a lot of them were surprised and couldn't tell what was coming. Some like, oh, I knew something was up. And then on the 3rd, when we were supposed to have the ceremony and the reception, we were like, oh yeah, surprise, we already did it. We played a cool little video, and it turned out well. Turned out okay. My wedding week, but still have a fight coming up in 2 or 3 weeks or so. So I tried to not snack as much as possible. Tried to eat clean still and do all the things I was supposed to do. I was able to still get my workouts in. It takes a little bit of extra hustle and bustle moving around, but gotta make sure I get my workouts in, and I did that. And I didn't snack too much. I had a few bites of cake, which is wasn't terrible. I could have had like 7, 8 slices and paid for it, but thankfully I had a little bit of self-control. I was able to have a few bites, and then for the actual ceremony and the reception, I had just like salad, fish, and I was able to do a good job. I'm happy with myself that I actually had the willpower to stick through with it. All my guys, all my boys were at the reception. We had a good time, and then we all showed up on Saturday morning and punched each other in the face. But we all had good rounds, good active, hard rounds. Weren't slacking off too much or anything like that, so it worked out well. Some of the guys were hungover still from the night before. Some of them who did a good job were not, and just getting after it. I think I do a decent job. We'll find out, but I'm pretty good at being able to separate the parts of my life, and work is work and home is home. I don't really see the wedding having any distraction into my training camp, into my fight. I kind of did the same thing for Gilbert Melendez, proposing, setting all that up for the title fight. Like, oh, how can you do that? You're fighting, for a world title, and in the back of your head, like, what are you gonna do if you lost, and yada yada. What would have happened, and what was your mind frame? Like, to me, I didn't have a problem with it. It wasn't really a big deal to me. It was like, hey, I'm gonna fight. After that, separate, home life. I'm gonna make a very special moment for my girlfriend, for my fiance, soon to be wife, now wife, Maria. And make it a special moment, make it very memorable. It's something that hopefully she never forgets for the rest of her life, and that we have 6 million people tuning in that are probably hopefully going to remember it for the rest of their lives also. So I like to think I do a pretty decent job of separating it, but still maintaining focus on what the task at hand, which is Josh Thomsen right now. Getting punched in the face, getting choked, like that stuff is it's hard to do day in, day out, getting punched in the face. I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna get punched in the face. Like, it's hard, it's tough. And the fans, you guys are the ones who make it worth it for me. All the notes, the messages, the tweets, the updates, like everything, the mentions, like that, it means a lot to me, that kind of support. So I just want to say thanks a lot, and we're going for about 2, 3 more years. So hold on tight. It's going to be a fun, wild 2, 3 more years.